Hey guys, this is Akash from ProRadar Vlogs, back with another video. So in this video I'll be discussing about the BS6 R15 I have with me here. So I'll be taking you through the features and other things about the bike. Let me start with the styling. So Yamaha has kept the BS6 version unchanged from the BS4 version. It gets small tweaks in the features here and there. I'll be telling you all those in this video. Let me start with the engine. So this engine produces around 18.1 PS of power and 14.1 Newton meters of torque. This gets a technology called as VVA technology. It is variable valve actuation. So what happens with this technology is when you go past 7500 rpm it kicks in, and in the engine the valves will open so that you get power in the top end as well. This bike comes mated to a 6-speed gearbox. The gearbox is smooth and slick shifting. The clutch is light as well. This is the first thing I noticed when I got onto the bike. I've ridden the BS4 bike as well, and it feels almost the same. In the refinement point of view, this feels slightly better, like it's slightly smoother. Maybe it's because of the power drop and torque drop. So these bikes come equipped with slipper clutch. The torque on this bike is pretty good. Like you get that instant pull whenever you want. It's a very good torquey machine. Then this gets a full fairing, and there's no visual design changes as of such if you compare it to the BS4 version. The mirror are not so good. Like I'm not a fan of it. There is not much view on this mirror. Like most of the time I'll be watching my shoulder only. This bike gets a full digital instrument cluster. It's a nice looking unit. It doesn't blind you. Like it's not that it's not visible in high sun. It's like visible every time, like in the night and in the day as well. It gets a wide backlit display, and it has all the necessary informations, like you get a gear indicator, you get RPM meter, you get average fuel consumption, and your fuel efficiency as well, and other basic informations like you get fuel indicator, you get speedometer, 2 trip meters and an odometer, and you get a shift light as well, and that blinks in white when you cross certain RPM. And initial impressions on this bike feels good, like it's easy to flick around in the city as well, but the position is not so good. It's like it's too leaned in, but it's a very good track bike. It's advertised as a track bike, and it is a track bike. The gearbox is very slick, like there is no clunkiness or there is no hard gear shifts. It's precise, and you don't have any false neutrals on this bike thanks to the slipper clutch. And if you talk about the lighting setup of on this bike gets LED headlights, all LEDs, and the indicator remains a bulb indicator. I wish Yamaha just gives it LED indicators. That would be really good. And the main selling point of this bike should be the handling. Like it's spot on. Like if you see, I can just flick around the bike very easily. The handling is very good. It gets MRF rubber in the front and in the rear as well. The front is 100/80/17, so this gets 17-inch alloys. And at the rear it's 140/70/17. So the bike gets good wide enough tires, and the grip levels are good. Like you can do a good cornering in this bike. And if you talk about the brakes on this bike gets dual channel ABS. Like the ABS is on the front and as well as the rear, but this doesn't get RLP, the rear wheel lift off protection. So even if you are hard braking, you have a chances of lifting up the rear wheel. And mileage, this is it's expected to give around 40 kmpl to 45 kmpl, considering its power and the performance this bike offers. The only complaint of mine would be the position of this handlebar and the pegs. Like it's too rear set, and the handlebars are too low. Apart from that, the seating posture, if you consider it as a proper track bike, it's very good for cornering. Like for short track days, it's a very fun bike to ride around on the track. This bike weighs in around 142 kgs. And as you can see, the turning radius is decent as well. I didn't have to struggle it. This bike gets both disc brakes at the front and the rear. Front remains at 280 mm, the front, and the rear is 230 mm unit. It's the brakes are pretty good. I'll be showing you braking test on this as well. So let me show you the braking test. I'll be doing from 60 to 0. So let's see how does it brake. It should do fairly well, considering its weight. So if you can see, I'm around 60 kmph, and the rear wheel just lifted a bit. That is the lack of RLP. It has a pretty good brakes. I'm impressed. You can get this bike for around 1.45 lakhs ex-showroom Delhi, which is slightly on the higher side if you look at the specs. Like it comes as a 150cc engine, but considering the performance, it's pretty good and the price is justified. And the seating comfort on this is pretty good. Like the seats are not too soft and not too hard. It's like it's decent and it's proper enough. You can sit on long distances and tour on this bike also. The throttle response on this bike is pretty good. It's not like notchy or snatchy while throttling it hard. It's like it has a pretty good throttle response as well. And this bike gets some new features apart from BS4 bike. You get a new color scheme for the blue variant. The blue has gotten more vibrant and it is more better, like if you compare it to the old BS4 blue color. And then there's an add-on, it's a side stand engine cutoff feature. So what happens is when you put the side stand down, the engine gets cut off automatically. So yeah, that is a thing there. Let me do the braking test and show you again. I'll be going to 60 and I'll be braking hard. As you can see, I'm near. So I just lifted the rear wheel up. It's a pretty good braking unit. Like there are no much there's no snatchiness on the levers as well. The levers feedback is very good. The clutch and the brake, like both are very good. Overall, in my point of view, the BS6 version of R15 is slightly a tad better than the BS4 and the BS3 versions. Considering the price and considering the features, it's pretty good. So yeah, this sums up to my review on the R15 BS6 version. This is Akash from ProRider Vlogs signing off. See you in the next video.